Hi guys, this is Aaron from WINECULT and welcome back to another bottle breakdown. Today we're talking about the Judean Hills 2022 Blanc from Tzora Vineyards. But first, make sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. This is a beautiful blend of Chardonnay and Sauvignon Blanc aged sur lie for about 8 months in French oak barriques. The wine wasn't allowed to go through any malolactic fermentation in order to really maintain the crispness of the acidity. And what was created is just this beautiful tropical blend that puts on display what Chardonnay grown on the Mediterranean can really be. The winemaking at Tzora Vineyards is led by Aaron Pick. Pick studied viticulture and enology at UC Davis and has been considered a master of wine since 2016. Pick joined Tzora Vineyards in 2006, following a few training periods at wineries in Napa, Sonoma, Barossa, and Bordeaux. He's also joined by Dan Scheinman, who got his degree in plant sciences at the Hebrew University of Jerusalem. So the greater wine region of Judean Hills rises fairly sharply from the coastal plain, and it exhibits just ideal conditions for grape growing. There's obviously a major Mediterranean influence, but this is at slightly higher elevation than on the coasts. Many of the wineries in this area really feature man-made terraces that are kind of dug into or cling to this rugged hillside. Creates great drainage for all the wines, which is particularly important for wines, as we know. Overwatering can be a real problem. This also helps contribute to pest control, or specifically the prevention of mildew, which is particularly important in Judean Hills because it is characterized by a daily sort of clinging mist that hangs throughout the early morning. Now, I mentioned a moment ago that this wine was aged sur lie. So for anyone who's not familiar with that, the term sur lie, or on the lees, refers to the process of aging wine while still in contact with the yeast that was ultimately responsible for its fermentation. Winemakers do this for a number of reasons. And in the case of Chardonnay, like this wine, what they're ultimately looking for is to create a slightly textural, creamy mouthfeel without allowing the wine to go through malolactic fermentation. This can be a really nice way to add some complexity to the wine and also get something that is soft and supple without losing the edge of the acidity. As I just mentioned, creamy textures with beautiful, ripe, white fruit flavors. They're just like an excellent accompaniment to anything like fresh fish, but smoked fish, even if you prefer. Also, meats like pork, I think, are just phenomenal with this. The creaminess, again, comes largely from that sur lie aging and pairs just really beautifully with the slightly more tropical elements of the Sauvignon Blanc. So many will pick up a little bit of lychee in this wine as well. It's just a really, really beautiful blending of two varietals that we often don't see put together, but has been accomplished really successfully here. For more bottle breakdowns and other great wine content, don't forget to subscribe. I'm Aaron from WINECULT, and I'll see you next time.